quick and dirty manual point operation. Some of the stuff I do I'm quite proud of and is quite elegant. Other stuff is inelegant. But I wouldn't tell you about it if it didn't work. These two push-pull levers here operate points. I'm just disassembling one, but while the baseboard is upside down I can show you. Stiff wires, coat hanger wire, comes through a hole in the baseboard along to where the point is situated. In this case I wanted a point in such a tight position it wouldn't take a motor, and you can see one of these brass connectors. I've just partly disassembled the second one, which comes down across the baseboard, and it's through eyelets, just brass eyelets. These are used to guide the wire. You'll see there's one halfway along that one, and at the far end it goes through a block of wood, so it doesn't need an eyelet. And then the other components, there's the hole in the baseboard where you could, if you wanted, mount a point motor. The other components are the wire which rises through the baseboard through the hole in the switchblade, and with this just attached to the other piece of wire, which can be attached with this to the operating wire, which provides some adjustment. Stiffness in the wire through the baseboard provides the friction to hold the point closed. You just push it until it operates and is one side, pull it until it's the other side, and it's entirely down to the friction in this tube, not the tube, in the wire movement to hold it in place. And as I say, that wire goes up through the baseboard and this piece of brass attaches it with some adjustment while you initially set it up. I did put a stop on one of the wires, and this is just on there to act as a stop so that when you pull it you don't overstress. But in fact I've never adjusted the stop properly. It still works. One of the operating levers was quite functional with the thin wire rising through the baseboard and the stiff wire being used to move it backwards and forwards. I found there was too much play on the other operating lever. I just had 3 or 4 points operated in this manner, and so had to use a stiff riser with the thin wire just to go through the hole in the tie bar. But this one with the thin wire, which has a little bit of play, seemed to work okay, and the wire goes all the way to the edge of the baseboard.